So if you play Minecraft, I'm sure at some point during your life you've been encountered with the question like, what is Minecraft? Or what is so good about Minecraft? Now, of course, this is understandable for someone who doesn't understand the game or really get, like, kind of, has no kind of experience with it. So, obviously, understandably, they might just assume that you just build a little house and defeat the End Dragon. So, I feel like we've got to give the game some justice and kind of describe, like, what the game's about and, like, what the actual aims of the game are, because at the end of the day, there's a lot more going on in Minecraft than just defeating the End Dragon. Because to be honest, in the Forgecraft server, defeating the End Dragon was just a small little step in my progress for the season. So to start off, I think it's important to say that Minecraft is a sandbox game. There's no kind of aims for the game. There are no kind of rules, and you're literally free to do whatever you want. Okay, you don't have to defeat the End Dragon. You don't have to make a house. You can literally do whatever you want. I think this is important to say to people that don't actually know the game, because I'm sure many people think there isn't, because obviously a lot of games now have an aim or have some sort of rules. So Minecraft is probably one of the best or the most unique game that it just defies that rules. It just says no. My next point is it's a survival game. Predominantly, Minecraft is known to be a survival game. You kind of start off with nothing and work your way up to the top. You literally just start off in like a world, and obviously not as empty as this. And you want to get wood and all that stuff, and you try and work your way up to like diamonds, swords, get food, and you try and build a house. It's basically there is like, I guess, a generic basics of Minecraft, which is just to kind of get started. But obviously after you get started, it's a sandbox game, really, in survival. You do what you want. Moving on to my third point, I've put grand designs. I feel like another big like kind of feature of Minecraft is that it's just you do what you want, and there are many people out there that choose to build massive structures, massive bases, massive just kind of recreations of either real life things or things that maybe people we've seen on YouTube do. And actually, a lot of people, especially if you don't play Minecraft or don't watch Minecraft, you won't understand how much time something as big as this would take. If we're obviously talking in like this is an actual world, there's an actual like kind of big structure, not just a few blocks placed down in a super flat world. This could take months to do. Obviously, and that includes using world edit and stuff like and like mods like that. So it's important to kind of realize and respect the time and effort that goes into a lot of the Minecraft builds. My next point is going to be PvP. I feel PvP is something that everyone knows it exists, whether you like it or not. It's a big feature in Minecraft. Whether you're on your friend's server and you're just fighting to the death constantly, or whether you're on something like Hypixel, doing kind of sky wars, bed wars, just arena matches against your friend. PvP is a big part of Minecraft for some people, and it's actually maybe some of the main features for some players. So it's important to note that, because I feel like it kind of gets brushed past when generic Minecraft YouTubers are talking about what Minecraft is. So yeah. My next one is parkour and mini games. Now I feel like parkour and mini games is kind of not really as featured on YouTube anymore. Well, I've not seen it any in my recommended in a long time. But I do feel it's quite an OG part of Minecraft. When I say OG, I'm not saying back in beta 1 or whatever, everyone's doing parkour mini games, but I do think that back when Minecraft was at its peak in popularity, parkour and kind of mini games especially was so popular on YouTube. Obviously, if you come over here, this is a really hard parkour course I've set up here. I don't know if I could do it. You guys probably can't. Oh my god, I used my amazing, most really in-depth skills to defeat that challenge. But yeah, there are even scarier challenges than just a few blocks placed down there. So my next point is that, let's say you have a world that you've been playing on for ages. I'm not saying to go and blow it up, because that should be a waste of your time. But I do think if you just maybe do like get a world download or just copy the world onto a new one, and you're bored, you've got nothing to do, you want to play Minecraft but you don't want to really do anything, I think we've all been in that mood where we're just a bit lazy. I think it's simply just time to do some kabooming in just a world, because it's oddly satisfying. So my next point is farms. Now farms are something that, especially someone who doesn't know Minecraft or understand the game, they will not think farms is a thing. They don't even know what it is. Farms just allow survival players to get crazy amounts of things, so they wouldn't really be able to get as as easily in those amounts. For example, here are just like literally a handful of farms that I can count on my hand. So like a hoglin farm, a squid farm, iron farm, gold farm, enderman, wood, concrete, melon, raid, wither, skeleton, flower, slime, sugarcane, chorus fruit, and kelp. Those are just some of the farms. I'm not saying they're the best farms. There are definitely some good ones in there, but there are so many farms in so many designs that you can use. It's something that, especially if you're bored in your world, you can just literally build a load of farms, because not just will it be a bit of, especially if you enjoy redstone, farms can be quite a fun project again and get yourself into. But not just that, it is also a big kind of part, it's a big step in your survival world to making large amounts of progress. My next point is, let's say you've been playing in a survival world for 2 years. You've done everything you want to do in it, everything you plan to do, maybe even a bit more, and you're just getting a bit bored, because at the end of the day, if you kind of do too much or something, it won't become good anymore, and you might ruin the experience for you. So I'd say if you get into that stage, just literally, go out the world, don't delete it. Don't do that. Trust me, you'll regret it. But start a new world and do something else. Just do something completely different to what you did before, and have another 2 years of fun. It's something that, it's very important to remember about Minecraft. You can literally start over again as many times as you want, and do it in as many different ways as you want, and you've got infinite limitations to what you can do in this game. Hence why it's arguably one of my favorite games, just because it's not just a blocky game. You can get mods and texture packs to make the game more realistic if you wish. So it's not just limited to these textures. Obviously, these textures are not desirable to many, but they give Minecraft its kind of feel. It gives it its kind of its character. If Minecraft looked like kind of, let's say, Call of Duty, I don't think it would be. It just wouldn't feel right. It'd feel more of a rip-off than anything else. So we're coming near the end of my points about what Minecraft is and like what's so good about it. But I think a really big thing about Minecraft is exploration. In Minecraft, you can explore around. If you have an infinitely generated world, you can explore all over the overworld, or you could even just go in the Nether, build a Nether base. And do all sorts in there. Especially with the new 1.16 update. There is even more to do in Minecraft. You can set up a Nether base. You can even do like kind of challenges where you just set yourself up only in the Nether. You kind of spawn in the Nether, you can only survive there. So if we go in this chest, get a flint and steel, light it up, we could theoretically, start a journey elsewhere. Because at the end of the day, sometimes these overworld textures get a little boring, a bit kind of overused, especially if you've been in the overworld for so long. So we're coming really close to the end of my points. There's 11 if you hadn't read the thumbnail, but I feel like the 10th one must be boss fights. Boss fights are a large part of Minecraft. Now, I did say that I don't think the End Dragon fight is so prominent for a survival world, and it isn't, in my opinion. I feel like at the end of the day, the End Dragon fight is just it is a milestone you have to pass. It's definitely something that makes Minecraft what it is today, especially with the Wither as well. It's good to do the End Dragon. It's a fun thing to do, but at the end of the day, people who say that like once you defeat the End Dragon, you've completed the game. Minecraft has no end, okay? It's called the end of the game, but it isn't the end of the game. If that's the way you see Minecraft, I don't think you're not you're not a survival player, in my opinion. You're more of a PvP loving player than anything else. But it's definitely a big part of Minecraft, a big part of the game which you have to explain, especially because without boss fights, I do think the game would be completely different. Okay, so one of my last points is going to be speedrunning. Obviously, at the moment, speedrunning is a massive trend on YouTube, and it's something that I find quite entertaining to watch, to be honest. So, if you're bored or you want to make some content for your channel, I don't know, speedrunning is another thing you can do. Like, at the end of the day, speedrunning, especially nowadays anyway, is a big part of Minecraft now. It's come out of like the darkness, and it's shown itself And to be honest, I'm quite impressed by it. It's not every day that you see a big trend come out of nowhere. So speedrunning has to be on this list. So this is my last point. Now I did briefly bring it up with exploration and its challenges. For example, a Nether challenge where you literally start in a survival world, but you're only in the Nether. So obviously, I just you get me going creative first. Make a portal go in, but then after that you can't leave. And you gotta survive, and also you can get like mods and stuff to make, I don't know, strongholds and stuff in the Nether. But what I'm saying is, like, sometimes doing all the basics over and over again can get very boring. I can definitely understand why one maybe kind of could take a break from the game. But in order, I feel Minecraft is a game you don't need to take a break from, because you can just do something different. For example, do a challenge like this. Also I'm not saying permanently turn your world into a Nether base, because sometimes I feel the Nether can get a bit tedious at times, but you know, it's something fun to do for maybe a week or two, depending on how bored you are, of course. So this has been my 12 possible answers for the question that I'm sure many of you have encountered during your Minecraft career. What is Minecraft, or what is so unique, or what is so cool, or what's the aim of Minecraft? Because at the end of the day, like I said at the start of the video, there are many people that don't understand the game. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did enjoy it, please make sure to like and subscribe. But anyway, that's all from me, so I'll see you guys next episode. Goodbye.